Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lauren commiserates with Steffy and Deacon's world is rocked at the crematorium at Forrester. Steffy recaps that Sheila put a pellet in her mama, and her and Finn, yet Hope is still attending her keepsake. Liam doesn't have a ton of sympathy for Deacon, but Hope says he's actually grieving. They switch gears back to Thomas moving to Paris. Steffy's glad he can move on with his life. Hope can too, this time with someone she can really commit herself to. Steffy Liam at Il Giardino. Hope asks Finn if he wants to go with her pater. He replies, to the crematorium? No, I suppose that's a little important. He thinks it'll be good for Cleric to have some time with her. Hope asks if he's doing okay. He says it felt good to say farewell and get some check. I can't help it, Hope. I know the world hates her, but part of me is sad about the death of my birth mama. Hope tells Finn she's happy to advance an observance any time. She's sure this isn't the easiest subject to bandy with Steffy. Finn doesn't condemn his woman. After everything Sheila put them through. He asks how Hope's doing. She suppositions he means after Thomas and Douglas have left. Finn nods. He's not the only one grieving right now. Hope misses them both a lot and has been trying to keep busy at work. She's coming to terms with the fact that she broke Thomas' heart. Finn thinks that she'll look back on this time and be thankful. Hope thanks Finn for being a support. Finn tells her if she ever feels she needs to talk, cry, or scream, he's there. What's on your mind? Hope laughs, I guess, where do I go from then? Do you have any studies on the matter? Finn Hope BNB. She teases that she wants to hear his strong opinions on what she should do with her life. Finn thinks that before she decides, she should presumably reflect on what happened ahead and why. He thinks a lot of her relationship with Thomas was a response to what happened with Liam, a way to lash out. Hope thinks there could be a veritably small grain of verity to that. Finn understands she had genuine passions for the Joe. He gave her commitment, which she, and everyone deserves. Hope asks, just not with Thomas? Finn doesn't suppose there could ever really be trust between them after what happened with Beth. I suppose you should try and smooth effects over with Liam. Hope also laughs, you suppose I should go back to Liam? Finn feels he surpassed. Hope will concentrate on her career and children. She thanks him for being a friend. Further, it's complicated. Thomas' new love at the Forrester estate. Eric and Lauren toast with martinis to Sheila being dead and gone. Eric finds it a little odd to celebrate the demise of someone, especially in partner. His passions are complex, given he was married to Sheila. Lauren's passions aren't complex at all. In fact, they read both relief and pure bliss. Eric Lauren BNB. Cleric arrives at the crematorium and is saluted by Carl, who asks him, how was the form? Deacon says it was beautiful. He's asked to confirm the name of the departed and subscribe the paperwork. Cleric snoots as he signs. Carl is sorry for his loss. Cleric looks at the body under the distance and cries. Cleric Carl BNB. Carl says they all set unless Deacon has any questions. Deacon asks, could I stay? I don't want her to be alone. Could I witness the cremation? Deacon aloud. He put his flowers in with her. Carl can see he loves Sheila veritably much. Deacon says she loved him too, fiercely. I just allowed. We have further time together. He places his flowers alongside the distance covering her body as he flashes through their love story. Cleric cries as he remembers them getting engaged. I am no way going to forget you. What you gave me. All we participated together. Cleric flowers at Forrester. Liam's about to leave as Lauren comes by. Steffy makes a quick preface and Liam exits. Lauren Liam Steffy BNB. Lauren tells Steffy she came to check on her after everything she went through with Sheila. Lauren tells Steffy if she ever needs someone to talk to who knows exactly what she went through, she should call her. They go over the intimidating break-in. She was there to kill me. Lauren tells Steffy not to feel an ounce of guilt. She did them all a favor by barring Sheila Carter. I hope she rots in hell. Lauren and Steffy clinch further vengeance ahead for Steffy. At the crematorium, Carl prompts Deacon, if you have any final words. Cleric tells Sheila that she needs to sit up, flash her beautiful smile and call him daddy. Please, he sobs. I miss you so much. It's going to be okay. You're going to be okay, because I am then to help you go. He has to be there to say goodbye. All you ever wanted was to be loved. All these times, that's what you were seeking. He's sure effects could have been different if he came into her life sooner. He tells Carl, I need to see her. Carl replies, of course. Cleric lifts the distance and looks upon her face. Leaning in he whispers, you're loved. You were. He puts the distance back over her face. Cleric also picks up a flower and places it on top of her body. Carl asks, would you like to start the process? Deacon says yes. He walks to the end of the box containing Sheila's body and pushes the button. The door opens to the cremation machine and Sheila's body begins moving outside on a conveyor belt as Cleric watches. As the box goes all the way into the cremation roaster, the distance catches and slides up to reveal the bases which haven't 9, but 10 toes. Cleric gasps, 10 toes. Stop. Stop. Cleric continues crying and the body becomes gulfed in tears as Carl hollers at him to get back. That's veritably hot. Cleric riots, I swear I saw 10 toes in there. Still, who did Steffy really kill? If bold and beautiful Sheila is alive. Still, the fact that bold and beautiful Sheila is alive isn't really important of a shock, if we being honest. The alternate that supervising patron Casey Kasperzik advised that observers they demanded to watch Friday's occasion live, especially the last 10 seconds. Social media exploded, although not inescapably in the way he might have anticipated. Half of those responding were agitated, half were rolling their eyes, but all assumed they knew what they DC. Numerous rightly guessed that the reveal would involve Sheila's toes and Cleric discovering that the cadaver in question has 10. Observers will recall that Sheila cut off one of her toes in order to move people that she'd been eaten by a bear. Others participated their studies about what they truly wanted to see rather of yet another Sheila return, including a Thomas/Hope reunion, the return of Krista Ellens Taylor or Finn and Hope participating a kiss. While Sheila being alive isn't inescapably a surprise, it does raise several veritably intriguing questions. What really happened that night at Steffy and Finn's Deepwater home and who, exactly, did she really kill? And although Deacon now realizes that his late love isn't nearly as late as he presumed, how will he prove it if, as we assume, the body winds up being burned at the crematorium? From the launch, the events of that night sounded ever out. We knew that over the once many weeks, Sheila had been slipping off to meet a riddle person. Indeed, Deacon reflected on her absences a time or two. And also there was Sheila's unforeseen decision to terrify Steffy. Sure, the two women had gotten into a violent physical fight after Sheila crossed paths with Kelly at the eatery, but was that really enough to push her over the edge? Maybe, but it sounded an overreaction, indeed at the time. And what, we still wonder, did Sheila, or whomever attacked Steffy have in their fund? That particular riddle has yet to be addressed. It's worth flashing back that Sheila's history includes further than a many plastic surgery-related exploits. There was the time she had cellmate Sugar go under the cutter so she could be converted into a Sheila ringer. Or the time Sheila had herself surgically altered to look like young and restless Phyllis. Neither show has ever addressed how Sheila is alive, given that her stint as Phyllis ended with the dummy redhead smelling both the pellet and the dust. Sure, Sheila formerly fooled to Katie that rumors of her identity change and death had been greatly inflated, but as explanations go, that was an important of one.